Hey, it's Necktie. Happy New Year, and welcome to episode 76 to Road to 5 million. And in this one, a lot to cover. I spent some money, and I bought something, and we have more drivers. Let's get into it. First things first, we have a fresh $500,000 loan. Because if you remember, at the end of the last episode, had $950,000 in the bank, something like that. So I paid off the $348,000 we had, reborrowed another $500, and you're like, but you have $592 in your account. Correct. Couple of things. Go over here to Garage Manager, and you can see we now have two large garages because I spent $100,000 to upgrade this, and then I had to buy trucks, and we hired two new drivers, which I believe they haven't even moved yet. Oh, I take that back. She hasn't moved. He's moved. So that's where the money went. Not all of it, though. If you see up here. As you guys are seeing this, if you're watching it when it comes out New Year's Day at 3 in the afternoon, I am probably still live. Or, if you caught the beginning part of the live stream, you've probably already seen this. As a matter of fact, you already have seen it. For the people that weren't able to catch the live, that is fine. You're gonna see it here. So these here, if you just get this game and fire it up, you're not going to have any of this. These are all my, as a matter of fact, these are all payware trailers. That one's the Ruda tanker, which you can buy the Ruda American trailer pack, which comes with the tanker, comes with this flatbed, comes with the lowboy, and I think it has a hopper bottom and a reefer. I don't have the reefer or the hopper bottom in here because you will see why in just a moment. They would be duplicates in a way. These are from Pizter Modding. P-I-Z-Z-T-E-R. Is Wilson Commander hopper bottoms. That's Ruda flatbed, Ruda flatboy, or lowboy. This is the Timpty hopper from Pizter, and then these are the Bart modding ones. The Great Dane. I already own one of those, and I own one of those. Anyway, we're gonna go to standard trailers because that's all that's available right now. Look at that bad boy, would you? Is that just not the coolest thing ever? It's Chris's handiwork. And these are available, so if you... Actually not there. There. It's available for every chassis. Every configuration, so you can have it in a reefer, axle configuration, so... That is available to everyone, and by the time you watch this, that mod is on Steam for free. And again, I'm not going to cover all the trucks and everything that are currently done. That's all listed in the mod description. But also, if you don't have the time, just catch the first hour or so, or the beginning of the live stream. And if you want to watch the whole thing, that's cool too, because once it's over, it's staying up as a video. So, anyway, that's that. But we still have 592,000. And then, so what I did was, that trailer, I put it in Jordan again. I don't know why. Bottom line, I swapped trucks with Robert again, so we're back in the Pete. Because as I told you, that this was now going to become basically my van hauler, right? And I haven't pulled one of those other than the Christmas gift loads, but so anyway, I put in Abilene. I swapped trucks with Robert. I had to fast travel to Abilene, or Jordan. I'm sorry, I put the trailer in Jordan. Swapped trucks with Robert, which put me in Tucson. So I fast traveled to Jordan to get it. Is like $2,000 or something. I checked for loads out of Houston, and yes, there were some, but I don't know. I figured I would just fast travel to Abilene because that's kind of halfway in Texas. I didn't feel like taking 2 days or 2 episodes to get across Texas. That being said, we have... Actually, I'll just hop in the truck and show you because I'm at the gate. I haven't got the load yet. Picking up at Swift. That's what we're taking. We're taking some furniture to Bend, Oregon. And just so you guys know, I've got 13 hours and 55 minutes before I have to rest, okay? And it's Monday. So if we drive out this full clock and sleep, it's going to be Tuesday, something like that. I don't know. I did not look at that because it's going to actually be Tuesday. I don't know. This may be close now that I think about it. Oh, well, whatever. It's not like we haven't been late before, right? And as the trailer says, it's a pretty good slogan, isn't it? Wrong button, Ty. There we go. Oh, and it wants us down there. Alrighty. I actually messed around with shortening the wheelbase on this truck too. I don't know. I may yet. I kind of like it stretched out. Plus it rides smoother. Also, with it stretched out, it gives you the ability to make tighter corners. Because like right about now, on a regular wheelbase, that cab extender would probably be touching the side of the trailer. Feel free to ask me how I know. Alright, now let's see if I can back one of these up. It should bend pretty damn quick with the tandems all the way to the front. Which it does. Okay, so that's kind of what I was expecting. I know we got the green light, but I just can't have that. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We'll just leave it. I'm not going to sit and piss around with it. If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. If they say they can load this, then great. Although they must just be throwing the shit in there because I wasn't lined up with the door. They would have a hard time. Alrighty. So this is honestly, this episode is going to be kind of weird because I will have live streamed this already, so some of you may have watched that. I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but at the time of me recording this, Friday night, this is my first time actually seeing this trailer in-game, pulling it, other than screenshots that Chris has sent me. The other thing, for those that
turn right,
may not have caught the stream, there's a possibility we may see some shit show logistics trailers in traffic. I did make another change to this truck, I think. Damn, I'm gonna have to... Maybe I'll be able to tell once we're pulling out. I thought I changed the gears in this. I know I was contemplating dropping them from 355s to 336s.
100 yards, turn left.
But I can't remember if I did that.
Turn left.
I think I did, now that I think about that more. And basically what that did was it put us further to the right on normal cargo and dropped us a little on uneven terrain, hill traversal, and whatever the other one is. Not that I needed to run faster, but what that should do is lower my RPMs some. Man, I hope I explained that right. So anyway, this episode is honestly a little weird for me because, like I said, with the live stream that happened today as this video came out, some of this stuff is going to be old news, I guess, but that's basically what I spent a lot of today doing, was getting ready for the live stream and making sure ETS 2 was all squared away.
Turn right.
I woke up to a message from PNG to download the graphics pack for ETS 2. Really? Jackass.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
According to my sim dashboard, that didn't damage our truck at all, so it must be a good stainless steel bumper we got on here. Why am I in 8 low tie? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I spent a good couple of hours at least getting all the mods I wanted.
Turn left.
And then putting them in the correct load order, making sure everything worked. I still haven't ran that first load in ETS 2 either, which again will have already happened as you're watching this, but yeah, and then I spent about 3 hours listening to music on Epidemic Sounds trying to pick what I wanted to download. You want to talk about a pain in the ass. And here's something I brought up with the wife, which I don't... Listen, I barely know enough to record this video that you're watching and edit it and upload, right? So I'm not a copyright lawyer by any stretch of the imagination, or know how any of that shit works. But what confuses me is there's a radio station function in this game, right? And if I'm playing by myself, obviously have not had the opportunity to really do that since I started the YouTube thing. But when I did, I would pull up the in-game radio station and pull up the channel out of Boston. I think it was Boston Hard Rock or something. And I would get the, I mean, it was just like listening to it from your computer online, right? So why is that considered a copyright strike if I have that in a video? I mean, yes, I'm rebroadcasting it. I don't know, maybe that's why. I don't understand the shit, but bottom line is I have copyright-free music downloaded. And it's a pain in the ass because trying to get something that's good and then trying to get a mix of stuff. You know what I mean? And then a lot of the stuff on Epidemic Sounds is just instrumental. So I try to get a mix of instrumental cool sounds, or that I think are cool.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
Versus one with lyrics. Yeah, so it was a mess.
Exit
Also,
right ahead.
I can tell you I swapped gears. And those that know have probably figured that out as well, because as I was going 75 miles an hour and 8 high, this girl was not screaming.
After 100 yards, turn right.
Like she normally did. So I was correct. It drops the RPMs.
Turn right.
Which also, in theory, should net some better fuel mileage. Take a look when I made that corner. Did I? Oh yeah, I lit her up good. If I had the time, I would mess. I saw something in the config file that has an upshift coefficient and a downshift coefficient. Maybe one of these days I'll take the time and mess with those numbers and see what it does, but it baffles me how I can shift pretty much the same way every damn time, and sometimes it likes it, sometimes it doesn't. Although I guess that it's not too unlike a truck. And in a game, obviously, it's harder because you don't have any feedback from the shifter. I have a little, because I have the Fanatec Club Sport. So I have a knob. Well, actually it's not a knob. There's a spot for an Allen key, but I went on Etsy and bought a 3D printed knob that fits in there. So I can just reach down and either
Go straight.
turn that towards the back of the rig to tighten it, or to the front of the rig to loosen it. And that provides a little more tension coming in and out of the gate. Jesus H, Ty. Pick a gear, could you? Maybe if you didn't have your splitter up, there you go. That would probably work better. Actually, I don't know why I'm even splitting these gears, because we're only 37,000 pounds.
Go straight.
Yeah, anyway, tension adjustment on the Fanatec Club Sport. When I was looking at upgrading, because I knew when I started seeing the videos pop up on my feed for the Moza base, I was already looking at the Fanatec direct drive. But then when I saw the Moza, how compact it was, and when I priced everything out, like, well, crap, I can just get that. And then it came down to shifter. And both the Fanatec and the THAA have awesome reviews.
Go straight.
The Fanatec's more expensive, but it's also heavier and a little more robust. But what sold it for me was I knew how I wanted my shifter mounted. So all I had to do is, I don't even remember what site I got it from. I just did a search for aluminum extrusion shifter mount or something like that. And I found a site that makes a plate. It's just an L-shaped plate, but it fits the base of the Fanatec shifter perfectly. Came pre-drilled for the holes. I mean, it was obviously made for it because it doesn't stick out any further than the shifter does. And that's why I wanted it, because I knew I was going to mount that down on my side rail. So it was air quotes like an actual truck right on the floor. And then I got the two aluminum extensions from, I think it's called 6speed.com, to raise it up. I think each extension was 3.5 inches. And then by the time you put the shifter on top of it,
After 50 yards, exit right.
which for those wondering, I got my shifter from ATSaccessories.com. I think it's linked in the description. I wanted his custom shifter, but holy crap, they're expensive. And somebody's like, yeah, I've seen your room tour video. A lot of your shit's expensive. So why wouldn't you just get that? Well, because... Oh, I need to be in that lane. Priorities, I guess? Be a good way of saying it. However,
Keep left.
I have a real
After
Eaton Fuller
50
shifter.
yards, turn left.
Okay, Ty, why in the hell?
Turn left.
So I have a real Eaton Fuller shifter. It's just that I have one of the carcasses, if you want to call it that, that are left over from when he makes a custom shifter, because the custom shifters have a chrome sleeve and a different top. That thing, right? So basically this is what he calls as a budget shifter. So basically it's completely gutted because those parts go to the custom shifter, and then he 3D prints an inner part to hold the electronics. and then 3D prints the covers for the switches.
Keep left. After 50 yards, exit left ahead.
So the shifter itself was
Exit left
only,
ahead.
I think, $60 or $59.99, something like that. Far less than the almost 350. But one
Keep
day.
right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead. Exit right ahead. Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Let's see if she'll take off in a second with the... Well, that's kind of a rolling start, or rolling... I guess that wasn't a very good comparison, but it should. It's only 37,000 pounds.
Go straight.
Anybody want to take a guess at what I forgot to do at the beginning of the episode? Because I got sidetracked updating everyone. If you said to yourself, he forgot to pick a place to sleep, you would be correct.
Go straight.
She didn't like taking off in second gear, but she did it. This is the other thing about the gearing. How it's taking us longer to get to the top end. But if I remember correctly, at 70 miles an hour, we would have been at 1600 RPM. Yeah, look at our instant fuel mileage. We've never got that. Granted, we were coasting a little bit.
Go straight.
That's wild. Did it again, and I shouldn't do that. I shifted going over a railroad track.
Go straight.
Approaching Clovis, New Mexico. 7 hours and 54 minutes before I have to rest, and I just thought of something. I had so much crap going on. I don't know how many times today I was like, Ty, change the character so you don't have to listen to whatever that yawn is that she is doing. If it is a yawn. Supposed to be a yawn. Doesn't sound like a yawn, but you know what I'm saying. We're going to take this one wide to pass these guys. Look at that. And we're also going to shift into a better gear and then get screwed by the stoplight.
Go straight.
I think it was in yesterday's episode that I was talking about the interior of the Kenworth that I was driving, and I totally forgot that that truck was just updated not too long ago. He hasn't done this truck yet for an update, but I'm pretty sure he's working on it, because just before Christmas he released his updated trailer pack. So I would assume this is probably next. I don't know though. Didn't realize I had my brights still on. How's that? Can you see? Oh, we have a viewpoint up here that we're not stopping at. But I see the little icon on the GPS. One more stoplight, and it's probably red as well, isn't it? Yep. Shocking. I'm surprised the little viewpoint thing didn't pop up, because we haven't been down here before. If that's going to turn yellow by the time we get across here. Oh. guess I'll stay here since that lane ends. Took that a little too fast. To the point where if I had my trailer stability set any lower in the game, we would have probably been on our sides calling a tow truck. An overpass, but it was enclosed. Well, you know what I mean. Turning your headlights on in this game is like the bat signal, like, hey, let's spawn an AI traffic car so he has to turn them off. Although that's kind of like real life too, right? You can drive for hours and not see another car. The minute you turn your high beams on, you got like 5 of them. Oh yeah, look at that, we're almost going 80. And we're only at 1500 RPM. And we're also about 40 miles an hour faster than we need to be. Drivers would be hanging out, isn't it?
Turn right.
I think somebody was in the sauce when they made this on-ramp. Good lord. I just figured out a way, though, as I was thinking about this some more, to keep me from speeding in the on the interstate. Put taller gears in. Ooh, although we have a hill, you know what that means. Yep, you heard the click. And a reduction in speed. Problem, boys, having a rough time getting up the hill here. for being so quiet, like all of a sudden, but sometimes when I'm playing this, I just get in the zone. You know what I mean?
Keep left.
And just enjoy the ride. Should at some point here figure out where the hell I'm gonna sleep.
Keep right.
Alright, we want Santa Fe.
Keep right.
Good thing is we didn't take a wrong turn at Albuquerque. This light's probably going to turn green. Yep, it did just as I did that. But anyway, we have 3 hours and 12 minutes. Can we make it here? 28, look at that.
Keep right.
Shitty part is we're gonna end up driving at night again. And I don't have the time on this load to take a 34 and oh well, that's trucking, right? This bus driver in here is kind of spunky. I guess he got scared my trailer was going to hit him. Ty, could you do us all a favor, and before you close out of the game tonight, could you please change your character? I don't think I've ever seen one of those little vehicles in the game either. What the hell is that? I guess if I really wanted to know, I could read Jazzy Cat updated his traffic pack, and I'm wondering if that was in the change notes. It almost looks like a Suzuki Swift. Stay in this lane. Okay. Oh, I need to go up to... Never mind. Alrighty, well, I'm already in the intersection, so... Here I thought I was finally reading the GPS correct. Guess what would help is if I actually change that display.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left. Turn right.
Oh, I picked a Volvo dealer.
Turn right.
Oh well. Whatever works. Problem is, I'm more than likely gonna have to drop this trailer. Maybe not. We may as well do this though, since we have time. Get a little service. Whopping $200. Good as new. Alright. So now, is this going to let me swing around here and just sleep? Or am I going to have to disconnect? Sorry, I was admiring Chris's work there. Anyway. No, it's not. Okay. That's fine, so we'll just do this then. If this camera would... Okay. Really? Ty. Wow. It's not even gonna let me sleep there like that. Oh shit, scuffed the new trailer. Good thing I own the company, huh? Alright, well then we'll just do this game since you want to be that way about it. Oh, brakes. Got it. Income driver Martin P. Fantastic. Check on the drivers quick. What's he doing? He loves Bellingham. Oh, he just got back from there. No. Oh, when we swapped trucks, he was just... Okay, never mind. Got it. Alright, still in high value. Good. 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 Perfect. Good there. Okay. Oh, she got her hazmat certification. Perfect. Just in time, good. Oh, I forgot it. Okay, so here's the thing. This is exactly how this guy popped up. I totally forgot to mention that. Yeah, that's where he, Holy crap, he's been running his butt off. Good on him. Well, let's put him to long distance, and hopefully we don't ruin his And this is how, I don't even know how to pronounce her name. Anyway, that's how she was hired. Put her in high value since she already has 2 in long distance. Back up to 671. Look at us go. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, episode 77 comes to an end. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to drop a like on the way out. And until the next one, y'all take care.